ChiA is completing the level 3. Inspire your audience in the effective coaching pathway. It is a 5 to 7 minute speech. The purpose of the speech is to inspire the audience to show up and do the work in their everyday lives. By telling about the time when ChiA was hiding for 15 years, like a ninja. How long will you stand in the back, in the corner, hiding from your potential? This is ChiA. Show up and do the work. Show up and do the work.
I walk into a group exercise class, scan the room like a ninja, choosing a hiding place, and park myself in the farthest, darkest corner of the room. That spot is my sanctuary, my safe zone. Why? Because I'm not confident enough to be seen. For 15 years, yes, 15 years, I was the master of disappearing into the back corner. And the crazy part? I was crashing every move, but it took me 15 years to finally stop hiding and step confidently into the spotlight. Spoiler alert, it all started with a whisper. But along the way, I discovered something powerful, something that applies to all of us. We wait for confidence, for permission, for the perfect moment. Today, I want to share how I stopped hiding, not just in my gym class, but in my life. I learned to show up and do the work. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I lacked confidence because I was afraid of what others would think of me. And even worse, I felt like I was not good enough to be seen. Have you ever felt like that? Psychologists call this the spotlight effect, the belief that others are paying far more attention to us than they actually are. You know the feeling when your voice shakes in a meeting, when your hands tremble during a speech, when you think everyone notices your mistake. But here is the reality. Most people are not watching you. They are too busy worrying about themselves. But knowing that doesn't make fear go away or disappear. Week after week, I stayed hidden, believing I'm not good enough to be seen. Maybe you have been hiding too. But let me show you what happens when you keep showing up, even when you don't feel ready. Over the last 15 years, I attended nearly 10,000 group exercise classes. That's more hours jumping around than I care to count. Little by little, my skills improved. I went from awkward to almost effortless. Psychologists call this deliberate practice, repeating a task with the goal of improving specific skills. Repetition builds competence. Competence builds confidence. People start noticing. Are you an instructor? They ask. Me? I laugh. No, I'm just surviving back here. But even as I get better, a new challenge appears. The fear of failure. It's called imposter syndrome, that sneaky belief that you are undeserving of success. Despite all my practice, I cannot shake the fear. What if I mess up? What if I fail? And then everything changes because of a whisper. One day during a class, a newcomer taps me on the shoulder. She leans in and whispers, "You are so good! Do you know that?" I smile politely and say, "Thank you." But inside, my brain screams, "Well, duh! Of course I'm good. I've been doing this for 15 years. What do you expect?" And that's when it hits me. I'm not just good by accident. I am good because I show up 12 times a week for 15 years. That whisper unlocks my confidence, not because someone compliments me, but because I finally believe what others see in me. Confidence doesn't show up overnight. It doesn't magically appear like a surprise Amazon delivery. Wouldn't it be nice though if Amazon could deliver you a box of confidence? I've learned that confidence is built brick by brick through action by showing up. And here's the truth. Confidence isn't out there waiting for you. Confidence isn't something you find. True confidence is something you earn. It grows every time you show up and do the work. No matter how small or imperfect, every first try, every awkward attempt, every small step, show up and do the work. So, what about you? What are you waiting for? Want to write a blog? Start with one sentence. Nervous about public speaking? Sign up for Table Topic Master. Dreaming of launching a project? Take the smallest step today. The perfect moment will never come. And here's the kicker. You don't have to be great on day one, but you do have to show up and do the work. Don't hide in the back corner for 15 years like I did. The world is waiting for you. What are you waiting for? I believe in you. Madam Toastmaster,